Time to get up. Best part of my morning. Let's do it. Alright, got the bright lights in the eyes. 2 a.m. Let's go. Alright, always gotta, of course, grab my 2 trusty iPod. All my Japanese on it. Make sure I'm studying all the time. Make sure I'm getting that input. And then my buddy here, this massive water bottle. Also, if you guys are interested, the light that I use to wake myself up, super bright 10,000 lux light, is a Verilux. There we go. Let's get at it. Okay, so now really got here. Time is 2:41 in the morning. It's time to get to work. The drive here, I woke up at about 2 a.m. I guess. The drive to work's about 20 minutes or so. Had to grab a couple things from the fridge for lunch and stuff like that. I'll show you all that in a little bit in the video, kind of what I'm eating if you're interested. It's super boring, honestly. What I'm eating is very, very standard every single day, guys. It's really like, I just don't like taking that much time to make decisions, so I kind of just make them all in once and say, here's what I'm gonna eat for lunch, here's what I'm gonna eat for dinner. It's basically the same thing. It's gonna seem very, very boring. If you guys go back and look at my video on the carnivore diet, which if you're interested, I can go ahead and make another one. But that's really what I'm doing. It's very much animal-based foods. And I just find they kind of keep me going throughout the day. I'm also on a little bit of a caloric restriction right now, just dropping a couple pounds. Might be a strange time to do it. It's kind of approaching winter, but I kind of just decided that I wanted to do that. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do for the next 3-4 hours is get into some work. We got some people coming in today that are gonna come look at our warehouse, which you just saw in the video. And I'll show you a little bit more around that, but we got some people that are coming in to look and just see how our operation's going. There's some pretty big carrying partners, big names that you guys have definitely heard of that are helping us ship our products, well, soon to be around the world, currently to the US and Canada. And they're kind of a premium partner, so they're gonna come in and take a look. Really excited for that. So for the next 2, 3, 4 hours, I'm gonna get some work done. After that, I'm gonna do a quick meditation session. I find that, again, that's something that's non-negotiable. Like, meditation has to happen every single day. If it doesn't happen, I find that my decisions are worse, my mood is worse, my concentration is worse. Has to happen. So we'll be doing that for 20-25 minutes once I'm done about 4 hours of work or so, 3-4 hours of work. And then after that, we're gonna get into a workout, and I'll show you a little bit about what I do for my workout. So yeah, and if there's anything you guys ever wanna know about any part of my day that you guys see, I'm gonna be doing these a little bit more often. But what you will see is a lot of them, a lot of the videos, a lot of the kind of vlog style, lifestyle videos that I show you guys, what you'll see is a lot of it's very similar. Like, it's basically the same day every day. I'd say one day that's different is Wednesdays, because that's when I work from home usually. And then Saturday, Sunday, sometimes I'll come into the office. We'll have to see, but yeah, guys, stay tuned. Let me know if there's anything you guys want to see, and I look forward to showing you the rest of my day. Okay, banged out some work there. Happy about that. That was about 3 hours, something like that. Let's take a look, see what time it is now. Show you guys the clock. It's now about 5:30 a.m. Now we're just gonna bang out some meditation, get that done, then maybe hit the gym, then have a bite to eat, and we'll get on with our day. Okay guys, so I'm actually just about to get stuck into this meditation here, and I just wanted to give you guys like a little tip. When you guys are meditating, try and not do it right away after you wake up, because I find, at least for me, I find that I fall asleep really easily. And when that's the case, when you're falling asleep super easily, like, the meditation is not doing what it's supposed to be doing, obviously. I know that, you know, it's really easy to want to feel super relaxed when you meditate, and that is good. But I think the first and foremost feeling that you should be going for is focus, almost like an alertness that makes you feel like you really are getting everything out of that, however long you go. For me, it's anything between like 15 and 30 minutes lately. But you really want to feel alert and almost like energized while you're doing it, and feel like you're getting more focused, not more and more sedated, more tired, because then you're not really getting the value out of what you're trying to be doing. So what I do personally is I set my like stopwatch. I have my little watch here. So I kind of just like set a little timer. I have it preset. I think right now I'm going to do about 25 minutes before I hop into the gym. But yeah, guys, just that little tip is don't do it right when you wake up if you're prone to falling asleep, or right before you go to bed. just because, again, then you're not getting everything out of it that you want to be getting. So I like to get to work, do a few hours of work where I'm kind of like awake, I'm looking at my computer, and those kind of blue lights or whatever, which they tell you to look, they tell you to stay away from. In the morning, I think they're absolutely fine because, again, it's similar to the sky with those blue lights. But anyway, after I get a little bit energized from doing that, then after that, I will hop into my meditation, which kind of gets me ready for the gym. So that's kind of my little process that I've been doing lately. Just wanted to share that with you guys. On the way, walking to the gym. I think today we're gonna get after a little push-oriented day. Little chest, little shoulders, something like that. I've been kind of winging it lately, actually. I just kind of go to the gym and I just see what I want to do. I kind of consider what I've been doing over the last few days. Yesterday was legs. So today we're gonna get into some push. Probably start off warming up with some cable flies, something like that. Move into a little incline bench press and go from there. But yeah, here, I'll show you guys a little bit what the gym looks like. So we kind of been going a little crazy here at the warehouse where we kind of just keep adding equipment. But let me show you. So what you can see behind me, we got a bunch of machines. We got a little squat rack there. And here, of course, you have some dumbbells, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, you see the bench I'm gonna be using right there. Cables right here. Let's get started.
I was born a champion, raised a champion, have always been a champion, will always be a champion. My legacy is champion. When it's all said and done, on my headstone, champion.
So as a quick note, you might notice I put my my chain in my mouth like that. The reason I do that is two reasons. One is that straight up under my hoodie, it pulls on me, so I have to have it in my mouth. But the second reason is how good it is to breathe through your nose. And having something in your mouth or taping your mouth forces you to breathe in and out through your nose. So it's just a little tip I use and helps me a whole lot. So if you wanna know anything more about nose breathing, I could definitely do a video on that, so just let me know. But that's the reason why you're seeing me do that. All right, that's chest done. We move on to some delts. Right before I started recording this, I did a little warm-up set. Whenever I'm kind of hitting a new muscle, even if it's connected, like your delts and your chest are very similar, both using the triceps, I like to do at least 1 or 2 warm-up sets, just something super light, just to make sure that the kind of muscles aren't gonna get injured, get some blood in there. So that's kind of what I do. Again, just sharing with you my kind of little rituals, tips, tricks. Hopefully they help you. On to shoulders. We're gonna start with a dumbbell shoulder press. Okay, just got done dumbbell press. I'm gonna move over now to some lateral raises. I like to do them one side at a time, and I like to do a drop set each one. So I'll drop down, I'll do a few reps, then I'll drop down and do a few more reps with a lighter weight. Just the way I've really enjoyed doing it. Again, could be right, could be wrong, no idea. Just what I like, what gets me in the gym, and lets me have a good time. So that's what we're gonna do next. All right, so hoodies come off. We're moving over now to some upright rows. I love these. We're almost at the end of the workout here. It's not too long, honestly. Yeah, a couple upright rows, it should be good. One thing with these that I'm gonna add is that I really like keeping it in what I feel is like the active sort of range for my delts. I don't go too high, bringing my traps. So you'll see that I kind of keep it where I feel like my delts kind of max out. I found that's really helped me with a little bit of delt growth. So if that helps you, hopefully that's good. All right, final exercise. We're gonna finish it off with some front raises. Also, you're gonna have to pardon the shirt. I basically just buy random t-shirts and cut the sleeves off and turn them into tank tops. So that's basically what we're working with today. Okay, we're done. Now it's just time to get changed, make some food. I'll show you what I'm eating, and then time to get back to work. All right, so what I'm eating. This is gonna look kind of gross to some of you guys. I basically have 2 steaks here and in like a glass Tupperware container thing. Basically yesterday, one of my colleagues, I guess he didn't want the steak, so I said I'd take it. Still good, came out yesterday, still fresh, just looks a little funky, I guess. I guess we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna throw these 2 steaks in this pan right here. I'm gonna have one of them now, have one of them a little bit later. But yeah, that's basically what I'm eating. So I'm just gonna put just salt, super simple, and that'll basically be breakfast. I'll have that with a couple organ meat pills. I'll show you that here in a sec. All right, I'm just gonna be putting a little bit of salt. I like to use this salt. I'll explain why here in just a sec. I'm just gonna put salt all over the steaks. There these guys are, just cooking here. Just letting them do their thing, pretty simple, a couple of steaks. Like I said, I'll have one now, one later. But yeah, why I like to use this salt. So I really like this salt because essentially it comes from a mine that was around before, I guess, there was a lot of plastic. So basically a lot of sea salt you get can be polluted with plastic and stuff. Whereas this one, again, take a look at it. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Redmond's real salt. They're awesome. But yeah, it basically just avoids microplastics in your food. So yeah. I'll also just add while that's over there cooking. For anyone wondering, I don't eat carbs normally while I have any like cognitively demanding work to do. Like I know I got here early and crushed a couple things, but I do know I have some stuff that's gonna require my attention here in a couple hours once I've eaten the steak. And so I just don't like to have any carbs that are going to spike my blood sugar in any way and kind of alter my energy. I really just want that clean, smooth burn for energy so I can really focus on what I have to get done. And then when that's out of the way, I will then have a bunch of fruit and maybe some white rice and honey and stuff like that. So just so you guys know. So here's kind of the finished deal. 2 steaks sitting on a plate, not necessarily all that appetizing. Actually, they look okay. I kind of decided I'm just gonna eat both of them now, I think. It's gonna be a really beef heavy day, so you guys will see when I have lunch. It'll be the same sort of thing. I'm gonna have some ground beef and then save some of that beautiful fruit for afterwards. So while I eat, I kind of like to answer some of you guys over here on Twitter. So guys, if there's ever any time you guys want to connect with me, Twitter's a great place to do it. I get back to everyone every single day. So come take a look at me over here. As you can see, just must become, sorry, screen's hella messy, must become HQ. Okay guys, so for supplements, these are kind of the ones that I'm on lately. These are from Heart and Soil. These are organ meat supplements. So they have a whole bunch of different organs in them. You can kind of see, oh, there we go. A bunch of those. Bunch of these guys, bunch of different stuff. Basically just carnivorous eating sort of stuff. And this one's from another company. I don't know what this is from. Traditional Foods Market. It's just some calcium I take. But yeah, I have this alongside with a lot of my diet. I've been loving it, been on it for months, feel great. So again, I'm not sponsored by them, but I think they make great products. So all right, so I had my 2 steaks, but I'm literally still hungry. So I think I'm gonna throw in a Brandon Carter special. A couple of packs of sardines. These are friggin' delicious. You might have your opinions on how they taste or how they are, but give them a shot before you knock them. These are the ones I get, the ones in fresh water without any oil or anything. Give those a shot because they are fantastic and their macros are insane. So I'm gonna have these and then get back to work. All right, so the team is about to start rolling in here. So I'm gonna get back plugged into work. And yeah, see you again probably about lunch break. It's currently 8:15 in the morning. We got a good amount of stuff done. I'm happy with that. I'm gonna work until about noon, take lunch break. I'll see you then. Okay, just got off a couple calls. Really good. Super excited about what's coming. We're figuring out the next sort of moves logistically for the company, so really hyped about that. I don't know why I sat down. Just got something here in the pan, ready to go. Like I said, very beef heavy today. So I got some ground beef, really simple. Gonna be eating it off my trusty, simple paper plate. Of course, I use paper plates all the time. It's just convenient, super easy. Lets me get back to work as quickly as possible. So, yeah. All right, so finished eating. So usually what I come in here and do, come into the boardroom, lock myself away, and I do a little bit of studying for some Japanese. Some of you guys know it's the language I'm learning, currently learning kanji, all these different symbols and whatever. It's pretty crazy. It's a good time though. So I'm gonna get stuck into this. Talk to you in a little bit. Okay, finally done for the day. It's 5:30 p.m. Walking back out to the car. Oh, it's the same weather as when I got here in the morning. Dark, windy, rainy. It's lovely. Finally heading back to the car. Yeah, so I'll talk to you when I get back. Yeah, it was a long day today. I'm gonna be honest though, guys, like this is pretty much the same sort of day that I have most days. I'd say at least Monday to Friday. I'm normally up as early as you guys saw. I get to work, I kind of do some work, and then from that point I basically meditate, work out. Not every day, I don't work out every single day, but a lot of days I work out. After that point, basically then real kind of work day starts, all the whole team shows up and everything. Then at lunch, I eat the same sort of stuff. I know it didn't look too appetizing, but there's a lot of beef involved. Today, I didn't really show you guys dinner, but it was kind of more of the same. I had some beef. I had a lot of fruit. Actually, I had some bananas, some apples. That's mainly what I eat. I just make sure that I'm kind of hitting certain macros and whatever. But it's really not complicated. I'm not a complicated guy in that sense. I do love food, but for the most part, that's kind of the way I eat. Then I come back home and I kind of do it all again tomorrow. So I'll be up the same sort of time. But yeah, I like to like squeeze in different little productivity things here and there. For example, like when I was at lunch, I like to read some Japanese or study some kanji, which are those little characters that I showed you guys. And then I'm constantly listening to like podcasts. Again, like you guys saw me grab in the morning, this little guy, a little trusty iPod. I just like being disconnected from the internet with this guy. So if there's anything you guys saw today, you guys have any questions about, let me know if you like this style of video. If you did, I can do more of these. I can do more style of vlogs. I'd be happy to do these alongside my other content. But yeah, like I'd say the only real way that my week changes is writing content for you guys, is really staying active on my X or Twitter account, whatever you want to call it. And also I just kind of started an Instagram. So on Instagram, I'll just plug it real quick. It's MustBecomeHQ. On Twitter, it's MustBecomeHQ. And YouTube, obviously, it's my name or Must Become. And you're obviously watching it right now, so you already knew that. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for your constant support. There's a few of you guys who are always out there really supporting me. If you want to see more, again, of this content, please just let me know. Leave a comment. I love talking with you guys. Drop a like if you liked it. And please suggest any sort of content that you guys like, because I'd be happy to make it for you. So now I'm really just going to brush my teeth, kind of wind down, get ready for bed, and maybe take a quick shower too. But that's basically everything, boys. So thank you guys so much for watching. Always remember that your potential is your obligation, and so what you can become, you must become.